What's happening, chat? What's going on? Welcome. How we doing? Hope everyone's good. How are we all doing today? Hope everyone is good and doing well. Just holding on to this position here from yesterday's session where we entered with the Discord crew. And a beautiful run that we're expecting now to see up into these highs. Just here is where we're targeting these highs. Not the major high. This is the closest 4-hour pivotal, so that's what we're aiming for. How's everyone? I hope you're all good. Hope everyone's doing well. Just trying to get onto the analytics here, 1 second. So it is Friday. What's going on, Shining? Welcome. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. We're looking for some last session runs, really, is what we're looking for. Remember to hit that thumbs up button if you are viewing on a mobile. Hit the 3 dots in the top right corner and click the thumbs up. We really appreciate it. If you want to share the stream with your friends, you want to check out all the links down below, then you can. We have a free Discord. We, of course, have lots of other things as well that you can check out. So make sure you go and do that if you want to. So beautiful move here. We're just looking for price action to expand up into these highs, to be honest. Gold, we're also looking for it to reach up into these highs. Euro had a nice little push up. We're just looking for it to continue as well. Lots of continuation moves right now. I sub to you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Big love. I appreciate all the love, guys. Really does mean a lot. So we normally go live on TikTok. We were live on TikTok today. We had like 100 and something people in the live stream. And then TikTok decided that nope, this is actually a fraud. This is a fraud stream and hit us with a ban. So yep, that's a classic occurrence on TikTok. I'm not the only one it's happening to, unfortunately. What are you doing? We're just marking up some charts, dude. Just marking up some charts. This is a trade that we're in already. We covered that in the the Discord live yesterday afternoon. We hosted a free event inside of the Discord and we showed you the entry. We spoke about the entry. We told you what we're looking for, how we wanted to trade it, and it's still playing out now. It's a little bit lower. It's like there. Apart from that, mate, just viewing the potential for upcoming moves, really. So yeah, we're just looking for some nice setups to come around. Alright, man. See you in a bit. AU, we're looking for, again, bullish expansions. U-Chef, we're looking for this to sell down. Really nice. Really nice. Like I said before, don't just take my word for this and like look at it and be like, oh, cool, whatever. Learn the rules. The content's here on YouTube. You can learn this system and you can test it yourself and you're going to see the exact same setup. You're literally going to see the same thing. So you don't need to, you don't need to just take my word for it or follow what I'm saying. You can literally learn the system and test it yourself and you're going to see the same results. Obviously, as long as you follow a risk profile and, you do all of the things that you should be doing. Noisy ass seagulls. So have we got any gamers in the chat right now? Have we got any gamers in the chat? Yeah, sure, check it out, man. Whenever you're free, brother. No rush. You do your thing. Do we have any gamers in the chat? I would love to know. So for GU, we're looking for this price action here. Excuse me, we're looking for this price action to play down into the lows. And then hopefully be able to deliver a bullish continuation. That's what we're looking for. Let me pull this into the center of the screen a little bit. There we go. It's a bit cleaner, right? That's what we're looking for. And it's exactly the same setup as this. We ran a low, entry point was given, price came down within our time frame, tapped in and started running. Beautiful. Euro was the one we showcased live yesterday with the members in the Discord. You can join the Discord with the link down below. This is only going to be like a short-ish kind of stream. We're not going to be doing a crazy long stream, but I thought I'd jump on here, say hi to my YouTube fam. Hope everyone's had a good week. It is Friday, so obviously it's the end of the week. We're not expecting anything crazy for the rest of this session. I would love to see Euro get to our targets, but the way it's moving right now, it might not. When New York comes in, obviously, that's going to bring a whole load more liquid. It's going to bring a lot more potential into the market. So that is something that we could see. Remember, if you have any questions, you have any requests, just let me know. Send the message in the chat and I'll respond. So no gamers in the chat right now. The reason I'm asking is because I downloaded a game yesterday for the first time in like months. Literally months. Probably have a little play this weekend at some point. Oh, actually, yeah, I need to upload this, don't I? Do 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 do. How is everyone? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Say hi. I don't know what it is with YouTube, but YouTube just always tells me that my stream's lagging. I don't know why. I managed to stream on TikTok fine. I managed to stream on Kick fine. As soon as I come onto YouTube, it starts saying, your shit's lagging, boy. So please make sure you ask questions if you have questions. Otherwise, we're just waiting for the market to play out what we think it's going to deliver. So remember, if you enjoy this live stream in any way, shape or form, make sure that you send it to one of your friends, maybe someone that you know that might be interested. I would really love to see some new faces in the stream here. So why is it that we saw this sell setup, and how is it that it came around? Well, we had a very clear 4-hour pivotal high. We ran that pivotal high, then we created a space that told us price action is looking to sell, and that's where our entry came from. Stops go above the high, and then we aim for the nearest low. So in this case, it's down here, which gives us a 1 to 7 in this case. You don't always get big setups like that. Sometimes it's less, like this one is only a 1 to 4.4. So it's not always going to be, you know, these big monstrous setups. Always remember as well, the lower the RR, the more probable your trade is to hit. And the higher the RR, the lower it is to hit. So you're going to have a lower hit rate when you have a higher risk reward. That's just the way that it goes. Mathematically, it is just how the market works. That's why we have to make sure that we numerically in line with what we are trying to do. Like I said, remember to say hi if you want to jump in the chat and say hi. It's not on subscriber only mode, so even if you're just a completely new viewer, you can say hi. And let me know how your week's been. I'd love to know. Let me know where you're from. Would love to know. Yeah, so we're just looking at potential pullbacks for NASDAQ. I don't think it's going to pull back personally. That's what I'd like to see. Would be a run into this low, then we can look for longs. Euro GBP, we're just looking for this to continue up higher. If it wants to deliver higher, if it doesn't, it is what it is. Aussie USD, we're still looking for this to run into the highs as well. USHF, we're looking for a continuation down. UJ, we're looking for a continuation up. GJ, also we're looking for a continuation up. Would be great if we did see a short-term push to the downside to give us an entry at the low. Euro as well, looking for the highs to be hit. Gold, another bullish scenario that we're looking at straight into these highs. GU, we are actually bearish, so we're looking for these highs to be hit to give us potentially an entry down. And Euro USD is already playing out into a bullish setup. So really, we have nothing to go over. There isn't a huge amount to cover. Obviously, if you guys have questions, etc., I can happily, cover that and answer any questions you guys have. So just let me know. Chat is open. Remember, you can join the Discord community. It's completely free. Find that down below with the link. I mean, the main thing we're looking at right now is this, to be honest. Without any risk on the table, we're just looking for it to go up. It's the only trade that we're actively in. Okay, so we're 20 minutes in right now. Hey man, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're good. Bit of a quiet one today, nothing too crazy going on. How have you been? Hopefully you've been well. We just come straight off of our TikTok live stream. We had 100 and something people in there, so really good going now on TikTok. We'll be back live there on Monday. How's everyone's week been? I hope everyone's had a good week. Hope everyone's had a good week. Hope everything is treating you well and life is good. What are you trading today? Do you trade equities? If so, have you been up to date with the current bull market? I just trade Forex, mate, to be honest. I do take a look at NASDAQ every so often, but that's obviously in indices. I just Forex really. So like Euro, British Pound, Euro USD was a setup as well. GU, gold, obviously that's a commodity, we didn't get into that. Euro JPY, GJ, USD JPY, USD Swiss franc. That's about it, to be fair. That's about it. This is one we're in at the moment. This is our position. You can see break even on that. We got in at the point that the limit was executed. And I'm just looking for the highs, which is obviously what I'm showing there. What about yourself? What do you trade? Bam, bada, bam, bam. What's everyone got planned for the weekend? I'm going to meet one of my friends this afternoon, just have a little drink and catch up. Do you jump into niche currencies after large moves? Nah, not really. I just sort of use the same pairs, so it's always the same thing with me. I always have the same pairs, the same rules, and the same trading system. I don't jump around from anything because ultimately, if you do that, you're gonna subsequently see different outcomes. Oh, I don't trade. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yes. Yeah. I actually took a look at your YouTube channel last time. I remember I saw some of the videos and stuff that you've done. So that's really cool, man. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. If you're on LinkedIn, hit me up on LinkedIn. You can find me, Ross Hayes. So what we do is we use, well, I've explained it to you already, haven't I? We use a systematic rule set of finding inefficiencies in the market. The hit rate ranges anywhere from sort of 30% to 50%. Then the larger target principle can adjust, the overall hit rate. 1 to 3 hit rate of it, though, is like extremely high. Excuse me. And you can see some really good outcomes for it. That's why we always encourage everyone that learns the system and everyone that learns what we do to go and test it through like a professional backtesting software to see the results of it, because that's what the whole trading system works around, is data and statistics. Full of high school assignments. Yeah, to be honest, I just flicked through, so don't worry about it. I didn't watch any embarrassing videos. It's Ross Hayes. I just hit 1,000 followers on there actually. I'll pull it up 1 second. So, considering you're in the investment banking sector, what's your view on the inflationary sort of policies that are being thrown around at the moment? From obviously you've got the Fed chair who's trying to keep the currency stable. You've got the president who's trying to create more business opportunities, arguing that the interest rate is too high. But we know it's not as easy as just cutting the interest rate and being all happy with it. It's there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more knock-on effect for your everyday American, ultimately. Yeah, interest rates look good when they're lower, but causes assets to be bought, doesn't it? And the middle class being slowly worked out, where assets are accumulated by big buyers and small buyers and medium buyers just will always be renters or borrowers. They'll never be owners. But what's your view on that? Do you think the president should have an input on what the policies of the Fed are? I personally don't think they should, because they both have very different interests and very different responsibilities. But I'd love to know, anyone in the chat, I'd love to know your views on that. Let me see, LinkedIn. I actually saw a really funny picture on LinkedIn the other day, and it was Jerome Powell with a "Open to Work" banner, like a LinkedIn thing. Here, this is me. You can find me. Obviously, totally different looking to how I look right now, because I don't have a suit on. I have a cap on. I'm sitting in my office. Honestly, such a quiet day today. I know that we have one of the Fed chairs was talking this afternoon, or not that long ago, I think. Okay, so we're going to be streaming for like another 15 minutes or so, and then we're probably going to wrap it up because it's, it's not the busiest day of the year, to say the least. I also have a couple of things I need to do with the e-commerce side of things. Oh my gosh! That is what trading does to you once you have a data-driven edge. It drives you to the point of going to sleep, literally. Da, 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 da. I wish we could play music here on YouTube, but we can't because we just get our live streams taken down, which I like to have up for people to be able to view. Beautiful push down on you, Chef, here. Beautiful push. I know the crypto markets have been pumping lately. We've had some really good moves on crypto. Up to 120,000 for Bitcoin. And XRP as well has been doing really well. XRP to the British pound is now at 2.5. So really, really good gains for anyone holding XRP. It's actually all-time high nearly, which is great. Okie dokie, right. I think it's getting to that time, chat, isn't it? It's getting to that time. I was going to do it for a 45-minute long stream, but it's getting to that time. I think we should all go off and enjoy our weekends, to be honest. We should make the most of it and come back Monday fresh and ready to rock and roll. So I'm thinking of doing an hour stream on here in the morning, hour on TikTok in the afternoon, hour on here in the morning, hour on TikTok in the afternoon, and keep alternating it. That's what I'm thinking anyway. What do you guys think? You're good, man. No worries. All right, I'll have a look. I'll have a look for you. Let me have a look now. 1 second. See if I can find you. The problem on TikTok is... TikTok? What am I talking about, TikTok? The problem on LinkedIn is everyone's got the same names. There's 1,000,001 people. Okay, let's see. I can't seem to find you either. JC Industries? That's not you, is it? Beautiful push on Euro. Absolutely beautiful. What's beautiful push on UJ as well. And EJ is just sort of consolidating still. We haven't really seen much there. Oh yeah, that's nice. That is nice. So we should hopefully be seeing a push on this as well soon. And we can get out before the weekend. Hopefully. You're all good though, dude. I was just asking, do you think that the president and his roles should cross over into what the Fed's roles are? So ultimately he's pushing, for the Fed to change their policies, when I personally think that those roles should never cross over. Obviously the Fed chair has to be shown as not being affected by any external opinions and external forces. But I think it is playing a role. And then you've obviously got Trump threatening to sack Jerome as well. I think I found you. Maybe not. Auckland? That's not right, is it? Maybe you are. Auckland? Is that right? Australian? Or New Zealand? I don't think that is. I don't think that's you. I mean, it might be. Yep, cool. Give you a follow, mate. There you go. Should pop up. All the other way in NZ. That is a long way, dudes, to be fair. That's a long way, and considering that you're one of 3 people here. You're one of 3 people. It's crazy. I do have a student in Australia, and a student in Japan. Apart from that, no one else on that side of the globe. Right, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure. It's a very slow day today. I don't want to bore you guys with the very low volatility markets that are happening right now. I think we're going to head over to the Discord. If you want to join us in the Discord, then just jump in the Discord. The link's down below. You can obviously join and converse with all the other members in there. We host free sessions. You can jump in and talk with me face-to-face, one-to-one. But yeah, apart from that, I appreciate every single one of you for joining me here on this live stream. Even though we've had very little help from YouTube to get this live stream out there, it's still been great to converse with you all and have a chat and see how everyone's doing. So big love to every single one of you for joining me, and I'll see you all very soon. Peace and love, guys. Enjoy your weekend, and if I don't talk to you before, I'll see you all on Monday. Ciao, ciao. Mind how you go.